When I first, discovered self-improvement and I started to take the idea of actually becoming successful serious, I was well aware of the fact that I can't be dependent on achieving success as a form of happiness because it would take time. Most people have this idea that, okay, when I get something, then I'm going to be happy. And I was well aware that I can't let that happen to me because it was going to take time, right? It's not something that I can depend on to be happy and feeling good. But I won't lie, as time went on, especially or most of the beginning of 2024, I felt I didn't want to accept this feeling, but I could sense that this feeling of being upset was just slowly but surely forming inside of me. I was almost fighting against that feeling because I just did not want to feel it. I wanted to convince myself that I was feeling great and stuff. But the truth was, looking back, I wasn't feeling great, especially from the beginning of this year. I didn't feel great, to be honest. And more than feeling upset or sad, I was just not excited for anything. It's a state of emotional whatever that you're not really sad, you're not upset about anything as such, you're not depressed or anything even close to that, but you're not happy. You're not really having anything to look forward to. Your life is kind of it's just bland, it's just boring, it's just like every day is just going by and it's like the same day is repeating again and again. You're doing the same thing as again and again, and there's no excitement, no spark to your life. It's just bland, it's just boring, to be honest. That's what my life was. And it was a weird feeling because on one end I did not want to waste a single second of my life doing something that did not make me happy, because the truth is, life is, you're only here for a limited amount of time on this planet, and you want to spend it as valuable as much as you possibly can in the best way possible. But that was one thing, and the other thing was, I knew, this is what it would actually take for me to become successful. I knew I had to put in time like this where I did not feel great. I just had to get things done. I knew I had to do all this if I wanted to become successful, and it was just a very confusing place to be in mentally. I didn't know, because there wasn't any YouTube video I can go and research upon this. It was just, I didn't know what to do. I was just very confused. And it honestly started to make me get extremely frustrated at the most littlest of things. For example, I'd walk past the chair, some random chair, knock my leg, and I would literally kick the chair in anger. Literally small things like that would get me really pissed off for absolutely no reason. I would go for walks, like I usually go for walks every evening, and if anyone even tried to come up and speak to me, if someone literally looked at me for more than like 2 seconds, I got literally pissed off. Do not ask me why. Yeah. Like I actually wanted to beat them up just because they looked at me. I don't know what the heck was happening, but and this was the case until I decided to actually stop fighting against that feeling. I decided to accept it, accept the fact that I wasn't feeling great. I wasn't happy. I wasn't excited for life. I wasn't feeling good. I just decided, let me stop fighting against this feeling. It is what it is. I'm gonna accept this, and then we can find a solution to it. And that was honestly the best thing that I could have done at the time, because you don't want to fight against something, or at least not for a long period of time, because it can honestly drive you insane if you do that. I wasn't depressed or anything, but I wasn't happy, and the fact that I wasn't happy was disturbing me, because every day just felt like it's the same thing. I'm not doing anything exciting. I'm not doing anything that brought a smile onto my face. And most people can say, nobody cares about happiness. Happiness doesn't matter. You do you, because a lot of people, they claim that it's masculine when you don't care about happiness and stuff like that. Again, that's fine. You can do what you want to do. To me, happiness matters. Like I actually want to have things to smile about. I want to actually like feel good. If you don't want that, then that's fine, but I do. So I needed a way to actually feel good. And what I'm about to tell you, what I actually did to, well, improve this situation was, it might not be anything new. It really may not be anything new, but the truth is, it's a fact that this is what's going to work for you. If you keep ignoring it, and if you find yourself in a situation like I was, the chances are you're just going to continue with that situation. You're not really going to get better. So just freaking please listen to me and take my advice seriously. It can really help you. If you're in this situation where you find yourself, you're working hard, you're doing everything, you're trying to get to your goals, but you feel like you can't find happiness or joy out of life until you hit those goals, literally make every single task that you do throughout your day, do it in the most enjoyable, pleasurable fashion that you can. For example, I'll just give you a couple examples. Every morning, about 1 hour after I wake up, I go to the gym. Literally wake up, freaking wash my face, do all that, off to the gym. What do I do now? I actually eat something. Literally something small as eating a meal made me feel better. I started watching videos now. I actually listen to some podcasts and stuff while I'm getting my stuff done in order to get ready to go to the gym. And that's just putting me, it wakes me up, it puts me in a better mood to go and lift while I am working on content, filming, editing, scripting, all this kind of stuff. I play some kind of music on the side. My laptop is literally right like here. play some music, it makes me feel good. I try new recipes while I'm cooking. Yes, they may be healthy. I try to keep it as healthy as possible, but I make sure I make some different stuff. And it's funny how these small things, literally these small things, have made a huge difference. It literally has made a huge difference in me actually finding enjoyment out of these little things, and it's enough to the point where it puts me in a good mood. I'll be honest, I know that in the future I'm going to be feeling a whole lot better. When you achieve success, the thing is, when you have a lot of money, you're going to be more likely to be able to do things that you want when you want, right? Let's not deny that fact. It's a damn truth, right? And obviously I'm going to be feeling better then. I know it, trust me. The best I can do right now, I feel I'm doing that, and that is making every single thing that I do in the day, do it in the best way possible, do it in the most enjoyable way possible. And obviously, the few examples that I gave you, you can customize it to the way you want. It's not like, okay, I did this and then you need to do it as well. Obviously not. Do whatever the heck you want. All successful guys, people who have already reached high status and stuff, they will tell you, oh, young man, you need to forget about happiness, forget about pleasure, and do it the hard work, no matter how you feel. Which I agree, because trust me, I have done some pretty hard stuff at some pretty ridiculous situations. I have done them probably at a time when no one has seen. I have done them, only I know it, and yet I'm telling you, it's not fun to go for a long period of time with your life being so freaking boring. Like, if you don't feel excited to wake up every day and live life, there is something wrong, and you need to find a solution to that. It's not a case of I'm going to wait for this and then I'm going to feel happy. You can't. I don't think it's the right thing to do. It really isn't, because you're wasting your life. Whether you achieve success or not, eventually you're still wasting moments of your life that you're not going to get back. I've been recording this video for like 8 minutes. I'm not getting a single second of this back. Just think of that. It literally is kind of scary, bro. I'm not getting a single second of this time back. So spend your time, make it worth. That's all I can say. Make it worthwhile, whatever the freaking word is. And personally, I find myself to be quite lucky that I don't find enjoyment in what most of these people find enjoyment in. I don't need to mention it. We know what most people find enjoyment in these days. I'm 18. I think we know what most 18-year-olds are going to find fun to do, and I'm glad I don't find fun in those kind of things. I find fun in a lot more simpler stuff, which is great for me. And I don't know what it is for you, but I'm not telling you need to go and do those kind of degenerate habits to have fun. You don't. You just need to have fun with simple stuff, bro. You have to learn to have fun with the simple things in life, and that will give you the perfect balance between actually working hard but also not feeling like it's a task to live. Oh, I'm so waking up, do these freaking 10 tasks in the day, and then I'm done. I go back to bed, wake up, and then have this repeat over and over again. I can't. I don't want to live a life like that. I don't think you do. So just whatever you're doing, make it enjoyable. Make it enjoyable, and whatever you're doing for fun, don't look at it as a bad thing. It's not like something you do for fun is gonna kill you, right? I'm not one to believe in work-life balance. So you do this and then you take a break and then do this. No, whatever you're doing, you do it with enjoyment. Because when you do certain things with enjoyment, it's more likely that you're going to actually find success out of that thing. No matter what it is. For example, in self-improvement, we focus on making money and stuff. If you find a certain sport enjoyable, go and freaking play that sport. Do the best that you can and put the best effort that you possibly can in order to make a career out of it. Do something. I know it may sound ridiculous, but then the truth is, you want to become successful, you have to do what you enjoy. It's not a case of, okay, this makes the most money, this is what everyone's going to do, so I'm going to go and do this. No, what do you actually enjoy? Find that and freaking go all in on that. That's how you're going to get the most out of enjoyment, but at the same time, you're actually thinking and focusing about your future as well. So that's literally my message. If you find yourself being in a situation where you're working hard, and that's great, but you're not really excited, there's something you need to do to change that, because it's not a feeling that you want to be having for too long. It's just not right. Unless you don't like your life and you don't even care about living, then I have nothing to say about that.